Hi there. My name's Niki Daly, and I am a writer and illustrator of children's books, which I've been doing for many years now. My first book was published in 1978, a long time ago. Nevertheless, it's a great thrill for me to receive a new book, hot off the press, such as the one I'm going to read to you now, which is called On My Papa's Shoulders, and it's published by Tata Publishers in both English and Afrikaans. Hope you enjoy the story. On My Papa's Shoulders. Most days, I walk to school with Mama. She holds my hand tightly and we walk quickly along the busy city road. Cars toot and zoom, feet tap tap, and people yap yap. Sometimes we must stop for Mama to help tie my shoelaces. Let's hurry and beat the school bell, says Mama. We always do, and we still have time for a goodbye kiss. Mwah. Have a happy day, Mama always calls as I run through the school gate. Some days, Gogo takes me to school. We always leave early so that we don't have to hurry. Gogo doesn't like the busy road, so we go the quiet way. Gogo and I have lots to talk about. Look, a hungry cat. Gogo lets me share some of my lunch with him. And then we walk and talk some more. Tell me about your friends, asks Gogo. I tell her about my best friends, Jake, Ben, and Boo. We must always hold our friends gently in both hands, Gogo always says. Gogo is wise. Her hands are old and gentle. She lets go of my hand so I can run ahead to join my friends, Jake, Ben, and Boo. On days when it's cold and raining, Tata likes to take me to school. We splash in puddles as we stomp along wet back streets. We walk through a soggy park under dripping trees. Tata knows all the shortcuts. Tata is a great whistler. His favorite tune is Don't worry, be happy. But he always has to stop and rest for a while. And then he's ready to whistle some more, and off we go. I run ahead of Tata and then stop to look back just to make sure he's still behind me. Tata says I'm a big boy, never holds my hand, but he's a great hugger. The days I love most are when Papa takes me to school. Papa is strong and tall. When he lifts me onto his shoulders, I'm as high as a cloud. I can see the whole world. How are you doing up there, my boy? Papa asks. I drum on his helmet and say, fine, thanks, Papa. I want to stay on Papa's shoulders forever and ever. When we get to my school, it's time to come down and say goodbye. Papa kneels beside me, puts his hands on my shoulders, looks me in the eyes and says, I love you. That's how we like to say goodbye. Before the bell rings and Papa goes to work and I go to school. Now, I have an activity which you might like to enjoy. And it's all about making a map that shows you your route from your house to your school. And what I'd like you to do is to be very observant when you're going to school, whether you walk to school with your mama, your Gogo, Tata or Papa, there they are. And as you cross the road, I want you to look to see what the name of the road is. Park Avenue continues there, and you go across the zebra crossing. You pass Pick and Pay, and you wait for the traffic light to show the little green man. It allows you to walk across the road. And there's another zebra crossing that takes you to the TV store. Then up you go, and around you go. And there you are at school. Now, there are lots of ways of getting to school, I suppose. You can walk if you live near the school, like the little boy does, or you can catch a taxi, or one of your mama or your papa, or Gogo or Tata, or a friend of the family could give you a lift to school in their car. But as you go along to school, you'll notice lots of things on the side of the road, like the football park, zebra crossings, Pick and Pay, TV store. And sometimes you might see somebody every day who passes you by, like the man who walks his dog every morning. Or you might have a spaza on the corner where there's a lady who makes the most yummy boerewors rolls, or the fruit seller that sells beautiful, lovely, fresh fruit. Whatever you see, you can add to your map. And you don't have to draw everything if you don't want to. You can draw some things, and then you can cut out pictures from magazines such as Taxi, as the football at the football park, and fruit at the fruit seller. And when you've finished, you color in your map beautiful bright colors so that it is a really, really lovely map. And maps are very, very useful because they can show you where to go in your neighborhood. They can show you where to go when you're going to a big city, or you're doing a very long distance travel. Maps are very, very useful. And so if you would like to do this activity, you can ask me to send you the activity sheet, plus all the things that you need and the directions to school and back home again. And you can write to, well, you can email me at the following address. And I'll say it slowly. It's all in small letters. So now you can write them down. You've got a pencil. It is NIKIGAMI8 at gmail.com. And I'll send you the activity. And what I'd really like you to do is you could send me back your map, picture of your map. I'd love to see how they turn out, because I'm sure they're going to be very, very beautiful and useful to look at, helping me to find my way from your house to your school. That's it for now. I hope you enjoyed the story. Goodbye from me.